What name comes to mind when you think of the greatest scorers in NBA history? You probably think of Wilt's 100-point game, or when Kobe dropped 81 points against the Raptors. Well, in this video, we're looking at the top 25 scorers in NBA history and see how close LeBron is taking Kareem's #1 spot. Let's get right into the video. But first, a reminder about our brand new giveaway. We're giving away a PS5 with a copy of NBA 2022 and Madden 22. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple. Tied at number 25, Rick Barry and Reggie Miller. Barry and Miller are both tied in at number 25 spot with 25,279 points each. Old heads might remember Rick for the time he dunked 64 times against the Blazers in 1974, becoming only the third player ever to score 63 points in a game, just behind Wilt Chamberlain and Baylor. Reggie Miller, on the other hand, is one of the greatest shooters of all time. He finished his career as the NBA's best long-range shooter with 2,560 made three-pointers under his belt. Miller scored 25,279 points in his career, finishing 12th on the league scoring list at the time. He's dropped a few spots since then and now shares 25th place with Barry. Still not too bad if you ask us. At number 24, it's Kevin Durant. What can we say about KD that you don't already know? The 12-time All-Star is seen as one of the greatest ballers of all time. Durant currently has 25,526 points and is headed into his 15th season this year. A lot of people expect KD to overtake Alex English, who ranks 23rd with 25,613 points, and Vince Carter, who takes 22nd spot with 25,728 points this season. It definitely seems possible since the Slim Reaper has one of the highest scoring averages in the league with 31.9 points per game. We have Kevin Garnett at number 21. Kevin Garnett retired in 2016 with 26,071 career points. The big ticket was officially recognized as one of the greatest players in the history of the league when he was selected for the NBA 75th anniversary team. On January 4, 2005, Kevin Garnett scored a career-high 47 points against the Suns, cementing his name as one of the top scorers in the league. However, Garnett's spot on this list could be in jeopardy as Kevin Durant is tailing just 500-some points behind him. For number 20 is John Havlicek. Known for clutch performances in big games, Havlicek never failed to put up impressive numbers during his 16-year career as a pro. He scored 26,395 points and averaged 20.8 points in 1,270 regular season games to become the Celtics' all-time leading scorer during the 1970-71 NBA season. At number 19, we've got Paul Pierce. This is a name you don't hear very often, which is a shame given that the man is a legend. During his 19 seasons in the NBA, Pierce scored 26,397 points, 7,527 rebounds, and 4,708 assists, and was ranked in the top 5 in more than a dozen statistical categories for the Boston Celtics at the time of his retirement. Coming up at number 18, Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is widely considered to be the single greatest power forward of all time. He spent his entire 19-year playing career for the San Antonio Spurs, where he scored a career-high 53 points in a game against the Mavericks in 2001. Duncan retired in 2016 with an all-time score of 26,496 points. For number 17, it's George Gervin. You can't talk about basketball legends without mentioning George Iceman Gervin. Gervin took the finger roll to completely new heights, winning 4 scoring titles and being named to the All-Star team 9 times during his 10-year NBA career. His career scoring average of 26.2 points per game, as well as his combined NBA-ABA total of 26,595 points, are easily among the best in the league. Gervin also posted a remarkable streak of scoring in double figures in 407 consecutive games during his career. At 16 is Dominique Wilkins. Dominique Wilkins takes his well-deserved spot on this list with 26,668 points to his name. Wilkins scored a career-high 57 points while playing for the Atlanta Hawks in 1986, handing his team a 126-117 home win. This same performance also earned Wilkins his only scoring title in his 15-year NBA career. Taking the 15th spot, it's Oscar Robertson. Robertson retired from the NBA in 1974 as one of the most effective scorers of all time, with a career total of 26,710 points, 7,804 rebounds, and 9,887 assists, all of which were NBA records at the time. He was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 1979. At number 14, Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem the Dream is widely considered to be one of the most dominant players of his his time. He retired in 2002 with a career total of 26,946 points. Coming in at number 13, it's Elvin Hayes. One of the most truly gifted power forwards in NBA history, Elvin Hayes earned a place in the history books with his trademark turnaround jumper and aggressive defense. He was an all-star in each of his first 12 seasons and finished his 16-year career with 27,313 points and 16,279 rebounds. We've got Dan Issel at number 12. Issel was one of the most prolific players in the 60s and 70s. During the 1971-72 season, he played in 83 of 84 games and set a single-season record for total points with 2,538 dunks. He also ranks 12th on the all-time scoring list with 27,482 points to his name. For number 11, we've got Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony surpassed Dan Issel to become the 11th highest scorer in basketball history with a grand total of 28,289 points under his belt. On the 10th spot, it's Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq is one of the pioneers of modern-day NBA. The 7-footer holds a multitude of titles and achievements, but perhaps one of the most impressive of the bunch is his record for scoring a whopping 28,596 points during his 19-year career in the NBA. At number 9, Moses Malone. Moses was one of the most dominant big men in NBA history. He averaged 20.6 points, 12.2 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0.8 steals, and 1.3 blocks over his 20-year career. Malone ranks 9th all-time with 29,580 total points. On number 8, Julius Erving. Dr. J is one of the most entertaining and athletic players of all time. He was the face of the NBA for several, averaging 22 points, 6.7 rebounds, 3.9 assists, 1.8 steals, and 1.5 blocks per game. He also boasts a career total of 30,025 points. At number 7, it's Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt is, without a doubt, the most dominant player of all time. In his 14-year career, he won 7 scoring titles and an unprecedented 11 rebounding titles. The Big Dipper currently ranks number 7 with an all-time record of 31,419 points scored during his career. At number 6, Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk ranks 6th on the all-time scoring list with 31,560 points. He boasts a career average of 25.3 points and 10 rebounds. For number 5, we have MJ. Jordan is viewed as one of the top 3 greatest basketball players of all time. He averaged 30.1 points per game, 6.2 rebounds, 5.3 assists, 2.3 steals, and 0.8 blocks over his 15-year career. MJ currently ranks 5th with 32,292 career points. At number 4, it's Kobe. You can't talk scoring without mentioning Kobe's name. This is a man that has defined dunking. Like, when was the last time you saw someone throw a basketball without yelling, "Kobe"? That's right, never. With an average of 25 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 4.7 assists in 1,346 regular season games, the Black Mamba ranks 4th with a career total of 33,643 points. At number 3, Karl Malone. Karl the Mailman Malone scored 36,928 points and held the number 2 spot in terms of all-time points for 21 years until he was overtaken by the next entry on our list, bringing us to, at number 2, LeBron. LeBron James is on the path to breaking yet another record this season. The LA Lakers star just passed Karl Malone's 36,928 record last season and now has his eyes set on Big A's record, which he set back in 1989. James is only 1,325 points shy of breaking Abdul-Jabbar's record of 38,387 points, which means he only needs to average 16 points per game throughout an 82-game season to become the league's all-time leading scorer. This shouldn't be a problem for King James, who is currently averaging 27.1 points per game. This indicates that we may see LeBron overtake Kareem way before the season closes, provided he can stay healthy. Only once in James' 19-year career has he failed to score at least 1,325 points, 2021-22, and that was only because he was out with an injury and was limited to 45 games. While speaking at the Lakers Media Day, LeBron, who is headed into his 20th season, told reporters that he is in awe of the fact that he is so close to breaking a record that has stood untouched for nearly 4 decades. Taking the crown at number 1, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. On April 5, 1984, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored the 31,420th point of his career, breaking the NBA scoring record at the time, which had been held by Wilt Chamberlain. Big A then went on to score around 7,000 more, bringing his total up to 38,387 points and cementing his place at the top of the list. Alright, do you think LeBron is coming for Kareem's throne? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See ya!